The average bodybuilder, from the moment he walks through the gym door, goes through his workout and then leaves. Does practically everything wrong. First, he starts fraternizing, which only serves to divert him from the proper mindset, one in which his focus is activity, purposefully directed to what he should be doing to achieve his goal. Instead of checking his progress chart to discover what he did last workout, and then spend time alone psyching up for the very intense activity to follow, the average bodybuilder fritters away his time and focus socializing.
It's time to hit it.
Notice that Marcus confidently saunters in and properly says hello to a friend. He doesn't waste time conversing endlessly.
How you doing? How you doing? Getting a workout going today. A little high intensity training. I'm gonna do a chest and back workout.
Okay.
So.
You need a towel or anything?
No, I'll be okay. I got my own stuff with me.
Okay.
It's gonna be short and quick.
Okay.
So only 15 minutes is all I need.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Okay.
Now he heads right for the men's locker room to change. Notice as well that he eliminates stretching or performing aerobics. You're wasting your time and recovery ability by stretching. You'll maintain or even increase your flexibility by performing all of your weight resistance exercises through a full range of motion. And as for aerobics, it's not just a waste of time, it's counterproductive. And it uses up a sizable portion of the body's limited reserve of resources known as recovery ability, which could be better used for growth. Marcus looks determined. He looks ready. And in a few moments, he's going to meet with me and go through a workout that's going to change his life.
I've often been accused of not warming up my clients. That is simply not true. Warming up is imperative. I want the beginner to be especially aware of this. You always warm up before your exercises. In this case, Marcus is going to do a warm-up on the incline press. Generally, we have him do 3 warm-ups, a very light one just to get the blood flowing. Then we move to a moderate weight to set him up neuromuscularly, and then the heavy one to get him ready for the big set to come later. All right, Marcus, let's get a light warm-up. We'll help you to the top a little bit. Very good. All right, now remember, slow. Slow. The cadence is very important. It's very important that he keeps his thumb wrapped around the bar so that it doesn't slip out and cause a shoulder injury. The intermediate and advanced bodybuilder knows this quite well, although there are some who don't. But the beginner especially should be keenly aware of the fact that you keep your thumb wrapped around the bar. He's doing a light warm-up just to get the blood flowing into the muscle, getting the feel for the workout to come, and I think that's good enough, Marcus. How you feel? Yeah? Yeah. All right. This is not just another workout, this is the workout. Every workout should be important to you. Okay, this is a heavier weight. Let's get about 4 with this. Slow. Remember the 4-second cadence. Never stop in the bottom extended position of any exercise. You only stop in the top contracted position. Boom, right up. With a slight hitch, but under control. Slow. We don't want momentum to come into play. Momentum is an outside force. Focus on my use of the word force here. Momentum is an outside force. To the degree to which it's brought into play, reduces the force of the muscular contraction, thereby reducing the intensity, thereby reducing the results. Now he's done the first two warm-up sets, the light and the moderate. Now we do one quite a bit heavier to get him especially ready for the high-intensity workout to come. Okay, Marcus, this is your last warm-up. It's going to warm up your pecs, shoulders, and triceps. Go. It's heavy, but you're not going to go to failure. Good cadence. Slow, don't stop at the bottom. That's good enough. You're not just warmed up, you're hot. Now you use momentum. This is not weight throwing, this is weight lifting. You lift it under full muscular control. Much better. Let it all the way down and stop, that's enough. Okay, now you're warmed up in your pecs, your shoulders, your triceps. Let's proceed to the first set, exercise of the superset, the pec day. Okay? All right, let's go. Okay, viewers, as with the chest, with the back, we're also going to do a superset, which means that he's going to start his warm-up with the compound movement. For beginners, a compound movement is an exercise that involves multiple muscle groups. The first exercise will be an isolation exercise, which works only one muscle group, in this case, the lats. By warming up with a compound movement, we warm all the muscles up for the isolation movement, and we also have the opportunity to set the weight so we can do truly a superset where there's no rest in between and screwing around with the weights. The weight's going to be set. He goes boom from here to the pull downs. Now let's do our warm up here, Marcus, with a fairly light weight to get the blood into the lats. But you're already hot from your chest workout. I'm sorry. Yes, from your chest workout. That didn't warm up your body, it made it hot, so there's no need with these to do extensive warming up. I would do literally just one more, get some blood into the biceps, and that's good. Now, I know that not everybody who's viewing this has a Nautilus pullover, but there are those who do. Let me instruct you now on the proper use of the Nautilus pullover, which is one of the best machines in the world. In fact, Nautilus machines, I still contend, are scientific precision instruments compared to anything else. Now, the most important thing to note is that Marcus's joint, the primary joint involved in this exercise, the shoulder, has to be in line with the joint of the cam. Now, he's too low, so Marcus, bring your seat up. All right, now you see his shoulders are in line with the joint of the machine. They'll be working in concert, that is together. And that means he will be getting what's called fully effective resistance. If he's too high or too low, he doesn't get fully effective resistance. If there's 120 pounds on the machine, he won't be lifting 120 pounds. It'll be either lesser or greater depending upon whether he's higher or lower. So he's set pretty well. Now always anchor yourself in by putting on the seat belt. Remember, viewer, you are a bodybuilder, not a weightlifter. Your primary goal is not to hoist the heaviest weights, but to stimulate growth. To stimulate the body's growth mechanism into motion. Not just the local muscle you're working, but the entire bodily growth mechanism. Okay, Marcus, put feet up here. Take a deep breath. Set psychologically. This is only your third exercise of the workout. We've got 2 more to go. That's not much. There's no need to hold back. Come on, Marcus. Yes, I want to hear it. I want to see visible signs of your motivation. Stretch. Always work your muscles through a full range of motion, viewers. Exercise is about movement. The greater the range, the movement, the greater the exercise. It only stands to reason. Partial reps are not necessary, except in a few rare circumstances, which we may go into later. Very good. A little perhaps fast. The cadence is a bit too fast. There you go. Again, the idea is to eliminate all momentum. Now, there are those who advocate 10 seconds up and 10 seconds down. They call themselves the super slow guild. There is no evidence that clearly indicates that it's necessary to go 10 seconds up and 10 seconds down. I happen to agree with Arthur Jones that 4 seconds is adequate to eliminate any and all possible momentum. He's doing this exercise perfectly. He's stretching, getting a full range. Remember, this is about full range exercise. As I said just a second ago, exercise is about movement. The greater the range of the movement, the greater the exercise, so long as there's adequate resistance provided. Yes, I like that look in your eye. Very good. Look at the lats. By placing his elbows on these pads, he's precluding the use of the bicep. The bicep is a weak link when doing pull-downs or rows. Now the elbows are pushing against the pad with no assistance from the bicep. That handlebar there is merely to stabilize his arms. Very good. It's getting very, very intense. Good. Come on. This is the growth rep. This is the growth, not the first rep. The first rep is too easy. It's not stressful enough to turn on the body's growth mechanism. Only the last rep, the rep that requires 100% intensity of effort, turns on the body's growth. Very good. Come on. That's what I like to see. Grit your teeth. Shake all over if you have to get that rep. Now hold that for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now up. Show him how strong your negative is. Even though he couldn't complete the positive, as was true in the incline press, here he couldn't do a positive, but look, he held it statically. And did it easy. That's good enough. Feet up. Go right into the pullover immediately. If you rest more than 3 seconds, you regain too much of your strength, and it doesn't serve as a proper superset. Very good. Now remember, if he did the pull down first, the lats would not go to failure, the biceps would, because they're a smaller muscle. By doing the isolation exercise first, he pre-exhausts the lats. His biceps are fresh, therefore now his biceps are actually assisting his lats go beyond normal failure. That's the pre-exhaustion method. Very good. You got it? Hold it. Hold it. This is where you turn on the growth mechanism. Now up slow. See, up slow. I know there's a tendency to want to give up. You've got a conscious mind. Fight through that. That's good enough. All right, just make it. That's good. That's failure. A lot of people are confused about what it means to train to failure. Training to failure means you train to the point where you can't do one more full-range positive rep in proper form, despite your greatest effort. That was excellent. Very good. A+. All right, Marcus, this is the last exercise of the workout.
Thanks, Mike.
I know you're tired, but
I am.
You're coming into the home stretch. There's no reason to hold back. If there were 10 naked girls here, you'd go to failure.
Yes, I would.
You better believe you're
bet I would.
Okay. All right, let's go. Make sure the hand spacing is equidistant. That's very important, again, for beginners. I've had many clients over the years who will grab the left hand, for instance, too wide compared to the right hand being inwards. And that sets up an imbalance which will lead to injury. Very good. You see he makes each rep almost like a set unto itself. He goes down all the way, resets, takes a deep breath, and comes back up. You don't bounce the weight off the floor. Wrap your thumbs. Ray, why don't we show that demonstration about the importance of wrapping the thumb around the bar. This is very important.
I don't understand where this came from, but people are grabbing bars with the thumbs on top. You understand?
Stand up there, please, Marcus.
he's gonna grab my wrist like that with the thumb. Now he's gonna hold it as hard as he can. Now he's gonna wrap his thumb. Now hold it.
You see how much more stability and strength is derived by wrapping the thumb around the bar? Beginners, please don't forget that. And intermediate and advanced bodybuilders too. If you made a habit out of it, please break that habit. And all your exercises, you wrap the thumb around the bar.
And your spacing's
all right? This is his last exercise. It is the best exercise in the world because it stimulates more muscles than any other exercise you might think of. We're going to have him do 3 warm-ups like we had him do on the incline press because the lower back is what's called a very delicate articulation. You can damage it very easily if you don't pay attention to proper form, especially on this exercise. So Marcus, step up to the bar. Your feet should be slightly wider than shoulder width. The bar is flush against the shins. The bar is not away from the body, it's flush against the shins. Head up, back straight, and maintain that. Stand up. Don't arch backwards. Take a deep breath at the top and the lower. With the deadlift and squat, I don't keep count of it or keep track of the cadence. You do it under full muscular control, making sure that no momentum comes into play. All right, now this is very light for Marcus. We're just getting blood into that lower back area, getting him set up psychologically for the working set, which is very intense considering, again, how many muscles are involved. He's going to be extremely exhausted after this exercise, but it is the last exercise, so there's no need to hold back. All right, put some more weight on the bar, please, gentlemen, a 45-pound plate. We do a light set to warm up, get the blood flowing, then a light to more moderate set, as in this case, we went from 135 for the light warm up to 225 for the intermediate warm up. I want you to get 3 or 4 of these. Again, keep the proper form in mind. The bar is flush against the shin, hands are equidistant apart, head out, back flat, even concave. Now you see some people at the very last split moment forget all that. They round their back, drop their head, pick up your weight, and tweak your lower backs. If you do it in this fashion, you'll never hurt your lower back. Look at the thickness in his chest, his arms. It's phenomenal. And he only trains for about 40 minutes every 8 days. I'm sorry, less than that. He's training once every 6 days now. All right, he's feeling warmed up?
Yes.
Let's have you do 1 rep with 315. Please put another 45-pound plate on the bar, gentlemen. I want to stress the importance of keeping a training journal. Just as a doctor can better advise you through time by keeping a chart, you too can better advise yourself through time by keeping a chart. In your chart on the upper left, please indicate the date of the workout. On the right-hand side, indicate your body weight at the beginning of the workout, not after the workout. Obviously, you'll list the names of the exercises, the amount of weight, and be cautious. Be careful on this last point. Please accurately record the number of reps because even a 1 rep increase can be quite significant. Now this is not his working set, this is his last warm-up. He's gonna do 1, maybe 2 reps depending upon how he feels. He's warmed up with 2 sets already, remember? Now this is the one that's gonna set him up neuromuscularly, neuropsychologically even, for the heavy, intense activity that's going to follow this. All right, Marcus, don't lose. This is your last exercise. There's no need to lose motivation or feel down in any way.
Okay.
If you had 20 more sets to go, I could see you holding back. But you're not a self-arrested, concrete-bound bodybuilder. You've got a good mind. Let's go for it. Yes, treat this as it is going to be your set. Are your hands equidistant?
Yeah.
All right, get your butt down lower than your shoulders, head up. And don't jerk with the arms. The arms are straight. Think of the arms as chains. They're straight up and down with hooks on the end, your hand. There's no pulling. This is not a high pull like Olympic lifters do. I'm sorry. This is a deadlift. All right, good enough. Is that heavy for you? All right, you're a little tired. How much more weight you think you can handle for 5 to 8 reps? Any more at all? Okay. All right.
I'm fatigued. I'm living off this.
Well, you push extra hard today. Yes. So on you.
I would think so.
All right. Come on, Marcus. Really, this is your last set of the workout. There's no good reason. There's no bad reason. There's no reason at all to hold back. This is the greatest growth stimulator of the body because it involves the most muscle. Head up. Very good. That's it. Put it down carefully. All the way down. Don't jerk it off the floor. Come on, I know you're tired. Come on, if you can't do one more, I'm gonna kick your butt all the way out the gym door. You can do one more. Right now, it's all psychological. Come on.
You're a champ. You're gonna drive like a champ.
Yeah, one more. All right, yes, I know you're tired. You're tired. Stop with the histrionics. Just go through the definition. You're an athlete. Oh, that's failure. This is the best growth-producing exercise, but there are risk factors involved with this exercise not seen elsewhere. You've got to be very careful to perform this exercise as Marcus Reinhardt just demonstrated. Very good. That's the end of the workout. I'll see you in 6 days. All right. Okay, Marcus, it's been 6 days since your last workout. You feel recovered?
I feel 100%.
100%.
Ready to go. I feel motivated.
All right.
I want to grow, Mike. Let's do it.
All right. I increased the weight. Let's see if you can maintain the same reps as last time or even go higher. Your goal as a bodybuilder is to get stronger every workout. You either go up in weight, reps, or both. Okay? All right, take a deep breath. I hear you Germans are a special breed. Prove it to me. Remember the rep cadence. 1001, start. All right, Deb, you didn't get a full stretch in the back. We want you to go from full extension, which means when the muscle is extended, literally. See the muscle extending? All right, now up slowly. 1001, don't see you through it. 1003, that's better. 1004, 1005, hold it. 1001, 1002, okay, go back. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, okay, 1005. I'd rather have you do 5 seconds than 3 seconds. Getting real hard? All right, well, if necessary, we'll have Ray assist you on a rep or two, but not yet. Very good, perfect cadence. There's no momentum involved. Look at the intensity on his face. He's totally absorbed in what he's doing, which is the only way you're going to become a physique champion or achieve your personal goals. Come on, Marcus, I love this. I love to see people work out like this, motivated, going to failure. Come on. All right, let's have Ray move in and perhaps assist you on this next rep. Good. Slow. Work the negative.
I got another one.
All right. Remember, you have 3 levels of strength. The positive, which is the lifting and the weakest. The static, or the holding, which is stronger than the positive. And then the negative. Bring him all the way in. Just bring him all the way in and watch him hold. Now you hold it there. You see, he couldn't lift it. He couldn't lift it. Now he's holding it very easily. The static is much stronger than the positive or lifting. Now show him the negative, how easier that is even. Remember, you've got 3 levels of strength. The positive or lifting, the static, which is the holding, and the negative, which is the lowering, and the strongest. Look at that. He couldn't complete a positive rep, but he held it easy, and he's lowering it even easier still. Very good. Now, all right, let's go to the rest pause incline press. Take a deep breath. This is a rest pause set, which means he does single rep maximum attempts, followed by a 5 or 7 second pause. Start from the top. Go. All right. There's no reason to let down now, Marcus. Very good. That's slow enough. Now, never stop at the bottom and go deep and get a slicer. All right. He can't. I missed a little bit, so I'll help him on this one. Come on. That still counts as a rep. Just let it down slow. Slow. Very good. Now sit up. Take a deep breath. Reset yourself psychologically. All right, that's 7 seconds. Take a deep breath. You ready? All right, give it all you got. This is a lighter weight, of course. Slow. We don't want any slightest trace of momentum coming into play. Remember, momentum is an outside force. We don't want that brought in. Very good. You're getting me psyched up. Go down slow. Work all 3 levels of ability. Positive, static, very good. Okay, let it down. Take this deep breath. Okay, here comes your 3rd rep with rest pause. You got to be careful. Every rep is a maximum rep, unlike the conventional form that you did in the pec deck where only the last rep was the maximum. With rest pause, every rep is the maximum. So we're going to limit him to 4, at the most 5. Very good. I'm not going to help you. Come on, you need help? All right, a little bit. Slice this. Now take a deep breath and work the negative. The negative, many studies have revealed growth stimulators and the positive. All right, sit up, take a 10-second pause, or 12 even. This is your last rep. You see how intense that is? You gotta be very careful. You have to be very careful, viewers, when doing rest pause. If you're gonna do it at all, you should be an advanced intermediate or an advanced bodybuilder and only use it with 1 exercise per workout. All right, let's go. It's your last rep. Slow. 1,003, 1,004, that's okay. 1,005. Now don't stop at the bottom. Never stop in the extended position. Come on, Marcus. Come on. This is the craft of a man. Look at his pecs. Look how pumped up he is.
Push your pecs in.
Look very good. All right. All right. That's all you're going to do for chest. 1 set of pec deck and 1 set of incline press.
Can't do anymore.
Can you imagine doing 20 sets like that?
Sure.
As the orthodoxy prescribes?
Hell no.
If you did 20 sets like that, you have to have you leave here in an ambulance. This is real high intensity training and you executed perfectly. Very good. Let's look at those pecs.
It's like a great pump.
Only 2 sets, and look at the pump you got. Unbelievable.
Twice the size.
Not 20 sets, only 2 sets. All right, very good. Now go get a drink of water. I want you to rest.
Thanks, Mike.
When you're doing a superset, there's no rest in between, but once the superset is completed, you can take a break for 2 minutes. So get some water.
My cardio's up tremendously.
Yeah, this is a great cardiovascular workout. Now think about your back. Don't just walk up there empty-minded.
Okay, Mike.
Huh? Yeah. Well done. Doing very well on your
9.
You like it?
Yeah, very good.
Good.
This is serious stuff right here.
Yeah, I know I'm good. Feel it.
I need more than 1 zip, that's for sure. Okay.